Welcome back to the new video series. This session we will discuss about CCA to Edge migration. I would urge the viewers to view my first session, which was talking in detail about Cloud Connect Audio offering for Cisco WebEx, because this will be an extension of the previous session and the previous solution, and we will be talking about how we can migrate users from a CCA environment to an edge environment. Myself, Matthew Verghese. I work as a network architect specializing in unified communications. This session, as we discussed, we will talk about CCA to edge migration. So let's discuss why we need this migration. So to start with, a few challenges of a CCA solution was, of course, the CCA was inherently a complex solution, and the management of the solution in terms of, let's say, the cube configurations, it was not, let's say, clustered, which means that you need to manage the configuration individually in the boxes. Now, when it comes to the edge solution, your management is much easy, and you are getting the same experience as you are getting in a CCA environment in the same investment. Let us quickly check the agenda. We have already covered the business drivers. We will quickly touch upon the components. We will see the audio solution architecture. We will see the video mesh solution architecture. We will put the blocks together and we will summarize the session. So Edge as a solution, Cisco is pitching to customers in three components. One is the audio component, the second is the connect component, and the third is the video mesh component. The functionality which each of this component bring is entirely different. From a CCA perspective, we need to look into audio only, as well as the connect to an extent. Video mesh is a different, let's say, offering altogether, which we will discuss in a couple of minutes from now. So this is the high-level overview of our audio solution. As we go into the solution, we can see the cubes are replaced with the expressways. So people who have not, or who don't know the expressway, basically expressway is traditional Cisco video solution servers. This expressways boxes are actually used in the solution for basically acting as a edge component, which basically connect to the internet as well as Cisco WebEx to your internal components. So to have capacity, you can plan the expressways in cluster. You need a C and E pair connected via a traversal zone. So in my solution, I had 3 expressway E's per data center, which means that I have 4 clusters, 2 cluster in one data center, 2 cluster in second data center. Within one data center, I have 3 expressway, which is clustered as one single cluster, and 3 expressway C as again clustered into one cluster. The rest of the solution will be pretty much same as we see the CCA. You can see the CUCM as well as IP phones, and the media traversing directly between your IP phones to the expressways E. Now, the connect, I don't have a dedicated slide. In a nutshell, connect is a dedicated IP link, which is sitting between the service provider to the Cisco cloud. Currently, Cisco is liaised with the Equinix Cloud Exchange. So Equinix does have IP links from their, let's say, data centers all the way to the cloud, which means that the customer has to find a dedicated WAN link to terminate the audio traffic to the Equinix next hops. What we are achieving is, as we touched before, we don't want to route this traffic, audio traffic via bare internet. To assure quality of service, we need a dedicated link, and that's where the connect will come to picture. Now let's dedicate some time to understand the video mesh architecture. So this is one of the optimization techniques when it comes to the WebEx meetings. Now we can see more and more participants are these days, using video endpoints to join WebEx meetings. So we call in the WebEx world as CMR dialing, collaboration meeting room dialings. So what happens is that you have a WebEx meeting. Now, if you want to join as a video participant, you dial the SIP URI of that WebEx meeting, and then you join the WebEx call. Now, in that experience, the WebEx node will come to picture. Now, again, looking back to your traditional way of connection, let's assume that we have 10 video endpoints connecting to a WebEx meeting. In a traditional architecture, all these meetings, including the signaling as well as the media, travel all the way to your Cisco Cloud via your WAN connection, which means that the WAN is utilized heavily for both the traffic signaling as well as media. I can park the signaling, which is a lightweight traffic, but media, which means that the video bandwidth is consumed by the WAN, and this is of course not an optimized solution. Now what Cisco's come up is to do the switching locally. Okay, that's where the video mesh will come to picture. You can see one node sitting in the on-premise, which means that I will still have the control capabilities, which is you are signaling all the way going to the cloud. Cisco Cloud, which is the WebEx servers, will still act as the control segment. But when it comes to the media, the WebEx control WebEx servers will basically ask to terminate the endpoints to basically to the video mesh nodes. And if video mesh nodes is full capacity for some reason or it is down, you can still use the legacy connection via expressway ENC to basically route your traffic. Keep in mind, this expressway is not the expressway which we are talking in the audio solution. This expressways are the dedicated expressway which we generally use for your video traffic, which is part of your video solution. Now, this is about the edge solution as we just discussed. I want to summarize quickly. So the audio is giving an intelligent audio routing path as we see in the CCA. But what are the benefits you are getting is, of course, you are having your management capabilities much easier, and you are having a quality enabled service for your audio connection for your WebEx calls. The Connect will do this part, ensuring that the quality is maintained. And the video mesh node, as we discussed just now, is the optimization solution, for optimizing your bandwidth a lot when it comes to larger deployments. I want to wrap up this session. Uh, Please subscribe to my channel for any questions you have and drop me a line. I'm more than happy to answer you. I will see you soon in the next video. Thank you.